Hey gang, David Henry from Inspired Tennis. I wanted to shoot a quick video today just to pass along a little bit of information. It's just something I found interesting, not necessarily incredibly useful, I guess, but interesting nonetheless to me, and hopefully you'll find it interesting as well. I got my latest issue of RSI magazine. RSI stands for Racket Sports Industry Magazine. This is a publication from the United States Stringers Association that I get 10 times a year. So it's almost on a monthly basis, but they combine a couple of months into one issue. So 10 times a year as opposed to 12. But anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The information in here that I found useful was the TIA, the Tennis Industry Association, does all sorts of surveys and produces research, and there's a little chart in here that talks about the top selling tennis strings at tennis specialty stores. So these standalone tennis specialty stores, the TIA gathered their information of the best-selling strings and they put it together. And now this data is from January 2010 through June 2010, so it's the first 6 months of 2010. And just some interesting information. So the number one selling string is Prince Synthetic Gut with Duraflex. Certainly comes as no surprise to me. Prince Synthetic Gut with Duraflex has been the top selling string, I think, of all time. And I certainly string a lot of it in my own stringing business as well. I have a lot of customers that will use it as a full string job, and then I have a lot of customers that will use it as a either a cross or a main in a hybrid string job. And so great string. I actually did a video post recently about the various colors of Prince Synthetic Gut. It comes in white, gold, black, silver, I think neon green. And some of the colors play a little different and feel a little different. So I did a post on that, so you can check it out on my blog, inspired-tennis.com, or on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/inspiredtennis, if you're interested. The number 2 selling string, Wilson NXT. Again, not a surprise, very popular multi-filament string from Wilson. I actually strung that up for a client yesterday. And then number 3, Wilson Sensation. Again, very popular string's been around for quite a while. Still selling well, I guess, obviously in the number 3 spot. I have a client that uses that religiously, so I string that quite a bit for that guy and have strung it for some others as well. Number 4 on the list is Lexel On A Loop Power. Lexel On is the number 1 selling string, or not number 1 selling, but number 1 used string on the Pro Tour. A Loop Power is their most popular version. So it's no surprise then that because of its popularity on tour, it's a phenomenal string used by the pros, so people are wanting to use that as well who are not pros. And then number 5 on the list is Prince Lightning XX. Never used that string, never strung that string, so I cannot even comment on that one. But what's interesting is on the list of these top 5 selling strings, 2 Prince, 2 Wilson, and 1 Lexel On. And Lexel On is actually distributed by Wilson, so we can really count that as a Wilson. So 3 of the top 5 are Wilson, 2 of the top 5 are Prince. So obviously these big brands are dominating when they in terms of selling strings at tennis or retail specialty stores. It's not surprising because A, they're big brand names. I mean, these brands have been around and known in tennis, the 2 probably biggest known brands in tennis. You know, I guess along with Babolat and Head and some of the other big ones. But and they make good quality strings, so they're well known and they make great quality strings. So it's not surprising to see that they dominate the list here. But don't be fooled that there are many lesser known brands out there, string brands, that make great strings as well. So the big companies make great strings, and then there's a lot of smaller companies out there that make great strings as well. And I've reviewed them from time to time and on my blog, and will continue to do so. In fact, I'm going to be talking a little later, I may shoot another video today, about a multi-filament string from a small company from the United Kingdom called Mantis. So look for that, and anyway, I just wanted to pass this information along to you today. Take it for what it's worth, and have a great day. Thanks for checking in.